Yo, real quick, y'all. This last Cloud fight, last HBO telecast, brought up something that I wanted to discuss, get some opinions on. You know, uh, the criteria for score, because I've seen a lot of videos where people were saying that it was a highway robbery. It was Erislandy Lara all over again versus Paul Williams. I disagree. And the reason I say that is because I know in spots that this dude Capiero looked like he was dominating the fight to some observers. But to me, I score in totality the whole round. You know, it's subjective. And you know, boxing is the only sport that's subjective. That, you know, when LeBron James get a fucking alley hoop gliding from the free throw line, that's only 2 points. The same way that Paul Gasol dunked that motherfucker on a fucking fast break, you know, with nobody near him. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna look as pretty, but it's still only worth 2 points. To me, I have to score the totality of a round. So when I see from the first second of a round to the 45th second of a round, Travarius Cloud is chasing this dude around the ring, and he's landing mediocre headshots, mediocre body punches, maybe 2 or 3 there out of 45 seconds. And then after 45 seconds, Capiero throws a 5 or 6 punch combination, which he only lands 1, maybe 2 punches. On a good one, 3 punches. And he does this in a matter of 3-4 seconds. So in the first minute of a round, we got 2 guys, to me, or at least the way I see it, they've both landed, let's just say, 5 punches. Now, it took Cloud 50 seconds to land his. It took Capiero 2 seconds to land his, 3 seconds to land his. Is his punches more significant? Because I think that he never at any point in the fight hurt Cloud. He never had a really big dominating round to me. And then when I look at the whole 3 minutes of a round, most of the time it was Cloud chasing Capiero, landing 1-2 punches every 10-15 seconds. You know, within a minute span, maybe he only landed 3 punches. You know? But the aggression that Cloud showed in the ring made it easier for Capiero to land some of the combinations that he did. But also, you can't ignore the 1 or 2 punches that maybe took 30 seconds to land that Cloud was doing within the fight. You know, it looks pretty, you know what I'm saying, when you sit there and you think about, you know, him letting his hands go at certain spots, certain moments in the fight. But to me, when I look at a round, I look at it from the first second of the round to the last second of the round. And when Capiero is damn near turning his back running and Cloud throws and hits him with a body shot, not a really good body shot, but he hit him with a body shot, to me, that was as good as the little punk-ass right hand he landed on the end of a combination just as he was getting ready to start running again. You know? I know a lot of people ain't going to agree with this, but I would like to hear how everybody else scores a round or their criteria for winning and losing the round, because to me, I didn't see a big-ass robbery. I mean, if Capiero would have won the fight, I would have been okay with that. But I was also okay with Cloud winning the fight because I could literally sit and go piece by piece and make a case for why Cloud probably won the fight. You know? I don't think that there were any landslide rounds except for the first round in the whole fight. None. Not a landslide round. I think there was rounds you could almost clearly give to one guy or another. Capiero, I suppose. But not I don't think there were any landslide rounds. I know a lot of y'all gonna disagree with me. I think the first video, maybe even the only video that I commented on was 78 Fight News. I didn't even see if he commented back or if anybody else commented on it. Last few weeks, I really had some personal tragedies and shit in life. But you know, watching boxing actually is one of the things that I do to escape some of the pressures of everyday life. You know, it's just my chance to just get in my own zone and do some shit. So, of course, I did watch that fight, and you know, like I said, I seen a couple of videos where people were saying that it was a robbery. So, which made me come to the conclusion to ask this question: what is your criteria for scoring a round? I don't know. I hope I was pretty clear with mine. You know, or let me sum it up again real quick. I don't know. I probably wasn't too clear. I have absolutely score the completion of a round. And for me, movement is good when you're moving to get in position. But movement to just stay away from a guy is a lot different. That's not ring generalship to me. Sometimes there is movement to get in a position to throw punches in a certain angle or may have you. But when you're just moving to get away from a guy, which Caballero was doing most of the fight, that's not ring generalship to me. When you land arm punches because you just basically winging combinations, just throwing arm punches, to me is no better than when you get hit with one mediocre body shot while you turning and trying to run away, or a headshot that's partially blocked, but it was a nice, hard, sat-down power punch, as opposed to some flat-footed, almost leaning back arm punches. You know, I mean, I took all of this into consideration as I'm judging this fight. You know, the same way I judged the Marquez fight, that his last fight that he had way back in the day, the De La Hoya Trinidad fight. You know, a lot of these fights that people were saying were robberies, I didn't quite see them as robberies, because I think it takes more than just being able to throw combinations. And the one thing that I can challenge anybody on in that fight is, out of all those little arm combinations that Caballero was throwing, actually look at the punches that actually landed. And I ain't even talking about like landed on the glove or landed on a nigga arms. I'm talking about actually touched him. He missed a lot of those fucking punches. You know what I'm saying? It was spots where he landed a 1 and a 2 pretty cleanly, but the 3 to 4 to 5 and the 6 was fucking way the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? And we know Cloud not known for no defense. And I look and I see these things, and I think that other people see he threw a combination and it just looked pretty. You know what I'm saying? It was that high flying ass dunk, or that kick return. You know what I'm saying? Or that goal, you know what I'm saying, puck between the legs ass shit, or the long home run. But it's still only one round. You know what I'm saying? It's still only 1 point. That fucking dunk from the free throw line is still only 2 points. That kick return is still only 7 points, the same way that quarterback sneak on the half-inch yard line is. It's still 6 points. You know? That's my two. Like to hear what y'all think.